Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are live and we're going to do an exciting inspection today. What property are we looking at today, Nikita?
Today we're looking at a beautiful 3-bedroom family home in Mentone. The address is 10 Daniel Court. This is a beautiful renovated family home in a court location, very family friendly, 10 minutes walk to the beach. And the history behind this property is actually quite intriguing too. So that's something that we'll go into as we go through the property.
Good to hear. And it's very exciting. It's not the best day out there. So very exciting for the buyers that are watching us today, because they can just watch this from the comfort of their own home. They don't have to go outside and stand in the rain and watch this live inspection.
No shoe covers either.
Yeah, no shoe covers are required for today, but normally on a day like today, we'd be asking people to put some shoe covers on. So I've got Tash right at the front of the property, I believe, or maybe she's at the back of the property. I don't know where she is. But maybe, Tash, it'd be a great idea to just go to the front gate and we can start walking from there. I'll just add Tash into the stream once she's right at the front. Beautiful. Okay. Guys, for those of you watching, if you've got any questions, pop them in the comment section as well, and we'll be, very, very happy to answer them for you as well. And I'll put Nikita and I, our phone numbers on the screen. So this is us going through the front of the property, and you can see there's a lovely front yard right there. Beautifully looked after, and it's a court location, which is absolutely fantastic. You go, and you can see the garage at the back. I can also give you the dimensions of the garage. Let me just see if I can pull that up. The garage is 5.7 by 3.6. There's also a shed behind it and plenty of space for extra car parking as well. So if you've got toys, if you've got jet skis and caravans and stuff, there's more than enough room for that as well. So that's excellent. And now we're at the front door. Excellent. So tell us a little bit about the history of this property, Nikita. It's got quite an interesting background.
It does, yes. So it's actually been in our vendor Tash's family for just over 45 years. So wow. This is definitely an exclusive offering to the market.
Imagine everyone started selling every 45 years. Real estate agents would certainly be out of business.
Oof. Absolutely. So yeah, it was first owned by her grandparents for about 35 years and now passed on to their granddaughter, Tash, for 11. And it's just a beautiful family home. It's one of those properties when you walk in and you get that right feel, that right vibe, and it's because of the history that it has in there, the amount of love and, family get-togethers that were there, family and friends as well, because it's definitely an entertainer's home, as you'll see when we walk through to the backyard a little bit.
Sorry to interrupt, but Tasha's camera was sort of looking all going sideways. So I think she's just exited the stream. And so she's going to jump back on in a second. We're having some technical difficulties today. But yes, sorry, go on.
Yeah, so as I was saying, it's a beautiful family home to be able to entertain, and the fact that when you walk in this property, you can feel, when you walk into a home and you get that right feel. A lot of buyers look for that. This is definitely one of those because of the amount of love that was shared between family and friends in that property. So,
yeah.
The owner was telling us they used to get together as a family every fortnight. And one of their biggest highlights was going to the beach together, as it's only 10 minutes to the beach, or even less, depending on how quick you drive, really.
Yeah. So. If you drive like I do, then it might be 2 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is the laundry area. Nice, lovely outlook outside. For those of you watching, guys, if you've got any questions, any specific areas you want us to show throughout the home, please let us know as well, and we can get our vendor to give us a quick walk of that particular space as well. Brilliant. And this property was previously tenanted as well. There's been 2 or 3 different tenants in the property, and it's actually got quite a strong rental return as well. And from previous experience, I know properties like this one, if you are an investor looking at buying a property like this one, they rent out absolutely so quick. I'm just trying to look at the rental return in our counter response. I can't find it.
The rental return for this one is $5.50 per week.
Okay, there you go. Fantastic. And the stream has dropped off again, so we'll just wait until they're back on.
So going back to what you were saying about this property being tenanted, I think another great thing that Tash mentioned to us too is the tenants that she's had in this property have all been families as well, and they've loved living there. So it's just, again, building on that feel of a beautiful family home, because that's all that's really been in there. So yeah,
absolutely. We'll just wait until, here we go, we are back on. Fantastic. There we go. We've got some comments there from Tash. Thank you so much. There's recently installed an aircon and heater as well for the entire home, which is, especially on a day like today, that's definitely a big bonus. So that's excellent. Fantastic. Carpets are in good shape. This is on the bedrooms. You can see the duct for the heating, built-in robes. Frozen. Yep, we're back on. There you go. That's the outlook from one of the windows in the bedroom. Plenty of storage. Brilliant. And this is the other bedroom. Fantastic. Fantastic. And it's a beautiful court location, which is even better. And there you go. Master bedroom earlier. Thank you, Natasha. Bathroom. We're going through the hallway now into the living spaces. And when you enter the home on the left-hand side, the right-hand side, obviously, so when you enter, this is what you see at the front. This is the kitchen area. Probably just leave it on landscape mode because it's probably getting a bit too wobbly. Thank you. And we'll just do a full 360 from there, a nice and slow, smooth one. Yep. When we go to the front entrance, there's a space as well. So if we could walk out of there into the front space where the front door is, just in the same angle, on the left-hand side right here. No, sorry, I meant where the front door is. On the left-hand side of the front door, there's quite a nice space over here as well, which is like the home office area. And it's quite a decent sized space. I'll see if I can find the dimensions of that. because that's a sitting/study, which is 3.6 by 3.7, so almost like the size of a small bedroom. And that's a beautiful open plan living. We've got the kitchen, lounge room, overlooking into the backyard. Oh, we've lost the stream again. It must be the weather, and you are muted.
I think Tash has dropped off there again.
Oh, good. She'll be back on. She'll be back on in a second. We've got a few people registered to view the property as soon as the lockdown's over, so we're extremely hopeful that at this stage we've been told the 26th of October is when the lockdown ends, but we're hopeful that we can start showing people through a little bit sooner than that, because I know we've had a. And Rob's asked a question. Hold on, I'll just add the stream back on. There we go. Rob's asked a question.
We've got a price range of 880 to 920 on this one, Rob.
There we go. And I think that represents great value, based on everything else that's selling in the area, especially a home of this caliber, 627 square meters of land, lovely court location, beautiful home for a family to move into.
The sort of price that you'd pay for something that you need work to do for a family home, especially with that amount of land in a court location. Generally, yep.
100%. And Tash mentioned the front space that we just showed before. That can be a home office, and when they were growing up, it was used as a dining room too. So there you go. There's plenty of options there, and that's the outlook. We can see, the area there. Some nice plantation, and the fence off a driveway is generally a bit of an eyesore. It's been beautifully covered with some nice green plantation, which is even better. And we might make our way into the separate dining space as well, because there's an allocated area. We could have a nice dining table next to the kitchen, and we'll go get a look on the outside from there, just a quick look. Yeah. Heaps of natural light coming in as well. I mean, especially on a day like today where the sun's not shining like it was yesterday, we've got plenty of natural light. And that's an undercover space outside. So that's the outdoor area that you would have seen in the photos. Nailed it. Fantastic. Should we make our way into the backyard? Oh yeah, beautiful, good one. Plenty of storage space right there as well. Fantastic.
So you've got two separate points of access to the backyard here. You can either go out this way or from the dining area that we showed you before. And when we get around there, I'll get Tash to just point at that secondary exit point.
Yep.
So here's the second point of access. So you've got a bit of indoor-outdoor flow from the dining area there, which is great.
And that's the second access point straight from the kitchen. So you can exit, you can enter straight from the side gate, or you can enter the backyard and the outdoor area. So this space here, which is undercover, you can have a lovely outdoor setting there as well. And also you could have like in the photo, I believe we've got a beautiful outdoor setting over there as well. But you could have a nice barbecue and things like that, especially in time for summer. Now that we're only not too far, 26th of October is when you can hopefully start having people over. With this property, if you buy this property now, you could settle on it very quickly and move in prior to the 26th of October if you wanted to as well. Here we go. Beautiful. So that's the garage space I was referring to, and behind that is the shed, and you've still got heaps and heaps of space especially if you've got a family with kids. Great area for kids to play. It's a lovely backyard, so absolutely fantastic. And yeah, Tash, right there, reminiscing plenty of alfresco lunches and dinners in summer. Exactly right. That's what I'd be doing too in a home like that with a lovely outdoor space. And our stream has dropped off again. This is, in case people are whoever's watching us, if they're getting bored of watching just the house, this breakdown of the stream is really mixing it up a bit so that people can stay entertained. What's your favorite thing about the home, Nikita?
I'd have to just say the way that it looks inside. That and the court location. I think they've done a beautiful renovation on it.
100%. Yeah, totally. There we go. And the stream looks like it's coming back up now. Beautiful. We're back again, and this is now that side access, walking out, going to the driveway. The left-hand side is the front entry. Once again, undercover on a day like today. It's not an open space where you have to be standing while someone opens the front door. So absolutely excellent. And this is one of my favorite features. The fence has been beautifully covered with some nice plain vegetation there. It actually has quite a nice grand entry, which I absolutely love. And now we'll just quickly walk up to the front yard. Sorry, Nikita, what did you say?
And beautiful pillars. That's one thing I love in a home is pillars.
Yeah, 100%. Couldn't agree more. And we will look back. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much for jumping on this tour. We'll be able to send you the YouTube link for this one as well, so you can rewatch it at a later date if you wanted to, and you can share it with your friends and family. For those of you that haven't already registered your interest, and if anyone else has jumped on, we're currently streaming on a couple of different platforms, so you may be only on the screen. I think you can only see the numbers of anyone watching via YouTube, but we're also streaming it on StreamYard. Anyone else that hasn't registered and you'd like to register to view this property as soon as the lockdown's over, please contact myself and Nikita, and we can arrange an inspection for you absolutely straight away. And we've got quite a bit of flexibility around how often we can access this property as well, because of the fact that the tenants have moved out and it's currently vacant. So makes it that a little bit easier. And thank you so much to our lovely vendor who made this happen today, because in times like this, I mean, we never thought in my 9 years of real estate career, I never thought this is how we'll be selling real estate. And here we are. So times have changed. It's a very interesting time right now. And, hopefully this gives anyone watching a little bit of an idea of what this home's about and what the offering is. And we look forward to talking to you very, very soon. And I might end the stream right there. Thank you so much for watching.